Hello my dear knitters, crafters, everybody who came across this channel today. And this will be the second video about this jumper. This is the copy of other jumper for which I made for the child. This is adult size, and on my channel you can find first part about how to make this lovely round neck on a top-down jumper, and this video will be second part, just a very quick overview how I've done this jumper. Basically I've done it the same way I've done the little one, and I just will talk with you about measurements and stitches, and you know, everything is very simple, very similar to the small one, just a quantity of stitches is different. All principle is the same. And here we go. This is adult jumper. Sorry, I don't have enough space here on my little table, and this is how it looks down here. And this is a copy of my jumper for 2 years old, and here I wanted to I've made my measurements already, and I just wanted to show you the measurements. And this is the size M, the male size M. I made it for my brother, and basically measurements, this one is one of the principal ones which you will orient, because you will make this jumper from top down, and then when you do this part you will continue doing your increases in 4 raglan lines. All of this you can see on previous videos about little jumper, and a previous video about round neck. When you arrive here on this point, continue with your increases in each second row, and 4 of the raglan line, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. I done here, I have 28 centimeters in the front raglan line, and 31 centimeter on my back raglan line. And basically I was knitting my jumper in a round till I have 69 stitches on my sleeves. I didn't count how much I had in the body part, but basically I start from here and follow the previous video. And after this, when I finish round neck, I was walking in around. Then about this stripe here, I done, I think 15 rows from the front bit here, from the front round. And after this I've done 1 row in the purl stitches to do like this nice line to separate my little pattern. After this I've done 1 round of knit stitches to make this line very nice and straight, then 1 round of purls, 1 round of knit stitches. And after this I've done this very simple, it's I think double moss stitch, we call it double rice stitch. Basically you do the rib stitch 1 to 1, and you alternate them every 2 rounds, then rows. Yeah, you do 2 rows, one purl, 1 knit, 1 purl, 1 knit, and then on next ones you just change the space where you have purl you knit, where you had knit you purl, and you just alternate these 2 rows every 2 rows. Yeah. Then when you arrive here, when you have 69 stitches on your sleeves, I separate my work. I left all stitches of my sleeves on a additional yarn contrasting yarn, other color, and then I was continuing doing the body part in rounds, and I add under arms 6 additional stitches. Yes, and you can see all details on a small jumper. Yeah, for small jumper I think I add 2 or 4, I don't remember now, but for this adult jumper I added 6 stitches. If it's a bigger size you can always add 8 stitches, 10, however you wish. I added 6 stitches and continue working in the rounds just for body part, this part here. Then I repeat the same stripe down here, and for the bottom of my jumper I always like to decrease stitches for the rib stitch if I want this kind of like nice and good fit on hips. Then on this row I think I've done here as well 1 round of the purl stitches and 1 round of the knit stitches. And for my rib stitch I was doing decrease in every 4th stitch, like basically every 4th and 5th stitch I was purling together. Then when you arrive here and do this separated line, because it looks nice, or you cannot do this on the sleeves. I didn't do, I just go directly to the rib stitch. Then when you arrive here you do 1 knit stitch, 1 purl stitch, 1 knit stitch, and second purl stitch you do together with the next stitch, and then you just do 20 rows of rib stitch and close your part of the body. And let me see. Right, when we're done with the body we will go back to our sleeves. You take the additional line, and in this jumper, let me show you. You put all your stitches on the needle and continue working in the magic loop in the round for your sleeves. And for my sleeves here I've done, as I always do, just to have this nice line here, to don't have a tube and don't have too much fabric under the arm. I always do more decreases on the beginning to create this nice line. Then for this jumper I've done first 5 decreases. I don't know if you can see them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in every second row. Then this how you do your first decreases. I think in a small one I've done just 3, but I usually always do these first decreases depending on the size. It can vary from 3 to 5, 6 decreases depending of your piece. Then for this quantity of stitches I found that 5 initial decreases in each second row will be enough. When I finish with my 5 decreases I basically eliminate these additional stitches from here, and after this I was doing decreases. As you see, my decreases are done. I put all my stitches in 2 needles in a round needles, and my initial of my row was between these 2 central stitches, and all my decreases I've done on the sides of these 2 2 central stitches. Then I was starting my row with 1 knit, and then I was doing 2 together to the right, and I was going in the round. I was coming here when I had 3 stitches on my left needle. I was doing 2 together to the left and 1 knit stitch, and here was in the middle of these 2 knit stitches was beginning and end of my round. Yeah, then after this I was doing decreases the same way on both sides of my 2 central stitches in each 10th round 10th round, row, whatever. And how I count, you see, if you see this decrease, you see two stitches together, and then first one is coming out, will be my first stitch. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here is 10. And when I have 10 from here, I do another decrease the same way. I do 1 knit stitch, 2 together to the left, all the way around, and then 2 together to the 2 together to the right, excuse me. 1 knit, 2 together to the right, around, 2 together to the left, and 1 knit stitch. And like this I work each 10 rows. I work till desirable size, and in my case I'll tell you in centimeters. Let me see my notes. Then my sleeve in this jumper, I have from this point here on a neck, right, and here I stopped because my camera is going funny, and from this point on the neck till the end of my sleeve I have got 73 centimeters. If I measure from underarm, the size of my sleeve will be 53 centimeters, right? And this how it looks from this point to the end of the sleeve, 53 centimeters. But you know, if you have some clothes for the person, or you can always find some tables on the internet with the sizes of clothes, and then you can orient with them, and yeah, or you can ask the person who you're making this for to take measurements. Then here I've done the same thing. When I came, I don't remember how many stitches I had, because usually I don't do this, you know, I do everything as it go. And when I came, I've done the same thing. I've done the decrease of 1 stitch in every 5th one. I purl with the 4th one. Then you start, you can see here, this is my stitch. Then 1 knit, 1 purl, 1 knit, and purl 2 together. 1 knit, 1 purl, 1 knit, purl 2 together. And then 20 rows over rib stitch 1 to 1, and finish. I finished with my normal bind off with yarn overs. I don't remember where I put this. I think the little one I've done with yarn overs as well. I think I put some video as well about this bind off. Just check on my channel, please. If I found, I put it on description. Then about sizes. Yeah, that's basically about a jumper. That's why I love these top-down jumpers. They are very easy to make, very easy to follow. The most complicated part is usually just that initial with a nice round neck, if you want round neck, because some people just do square and it's not good. It's terrible fit, and you will not use it. And you know, if you want to make a piece you will use and you will love to use, just make a little bit of effort, okay? And another question, whether the people expect sometimes take the needles in hands and make some piece like this one. Believe me, like everything, like learning musical instrument, you need to practice. You need to start with some small easy project, and practice to make some nice equal stitches, to practice your tension, and practice and going and growing from easier projects to the more complicated ones. Because believe me, I knit all my life. Yes, I've learned knitting from 5 years old, and this result is the result of a lot of years of experience. Okay, then don't be sad if you don't have the same result. You know, you always can unravel. You can't imagine how many pieces I unraveled in my life. It's normal, you know. And just start again and practice, practice, practice. And one day your pieces will look like this one. Sorry, not very shy. Then about sizes, I just wanted to tell you that from this point to this point, the width of my jumper is 58 centimeters, and usually for myself I do like 50 centimeters width, and for this jumper I've done like around 60, like between 55 and 60 you can do for the male jumper. I found that this is enough for me, but if you need more, you just continue working down and separate your sleeves and body later. And about length, and from underarm to the bottom of my jumper, my measurements are 46 centimeters here. Guys, inches, I just Google for inches, because as I know, 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters. Just if you need, just Google it. I didn't do this. And then from here to the down to the bottom of the jumper, 46 centimeters. What else? And whole length of my jumper from this point here on the neck to the bottom is 68 centimeters. This is about measurements, and I think that's it for today. Have a happy knitting. Learn, watch videos. Don't rely just on my videos. Watch more on YouTube. We have plenty of them, and practice. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a lovely day. Knit with love, and see you. Bye bye.